Hi, I am Clara Bartel. I'm doing my presentation on impact evaluation and policy change in the Child Care Development Block Grant. So let's just get into it. First off, the CCDBG is a federal state partnership, and therefore it has a lot of different levels of impact. And uh, this is where monitoring comes in to evaluate on the federal level. So the HHS uh, has the Office of um, Child Care, and the states implement new rules and receive additional funding by the OCC tracking children served and groups, like low income groups. Um, they monitor how much copay is a burden relative to families' income. They review provider participation and stability in the workforce, and um, these metrics let federal agencies see what needs improving, and these are tracked using the CCDF plans, um, targeted audits, and amendments. Okay, so the GAO oversight, um, the Government Accountability Office, um, oversees how states are using the funds, childcare funds, and what uh, i- they're doing with the funds. Their evaluations um, happen periodically for Congress, and they use quantitative data um, with uh, site visits and interviews. They access use of funding and uh, in high need areas. Mm, So the research methods in evaluation would be differences and quasi-experimental methods. Um, a compare state variation in copay changes or contracting. Um, yeah, they can assess effects on affordability, employment, and access um, to childcare. And yeah, so they can see uh, whether a state could eliminate or expand funding and to measure outcomes over time. Parent labor force outcomes. So it on price reductions and increased maternal employment. That is from Morrissey. The measures labor force participation, hours worked, to see what kind of outcomes there are within the child care space. And this data comes from the Child Protective Services and state variation within reforms. It can also come from schools. Um, they should do partnerships with schools to get that data too. Provider market outcomes. Regulations affect supply and quality. That is from Hotz and Zhao. They need to track licensing violations and participation, and link subsidy data to quality control. Yep. Child development outcomes. So that is for kind of long-term, requires 3 to 5 years of follow-up to measure children development, child development measured through readiness, test scores, behavior. And again, it should partner with the education agencies. More short-term outcomes or like copay changes, the number of children that are in childcare at the time, and like provider participation. Using evaluation for policy change. Number one, evidence guides increasing or discontinuing reforms. Number two, low-income copay elimination may expand employment, freeing up particularly women to go into workforce. Three, flexibility pilots must be evaluated for quality impacts. Yeah. So the conclusion is that evaluation is continuous and not one time. It continues every time it gets renewed. That is how the cycle goes on. And in the short term, we're looking for affordability and provider stability, long-term labor, child development, market outcomes, and the receipts feed back into future CCDBG improvements. Thank you.